Hi, welcome back to Glinda Good. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to do a quick 3-card spread. This is going to be a situation, challenge, and advice spread. And I will take a look at your bottom card to see what the energy is overall. I do want to thank you for being here. If you do enjoy this, please like, share, subscribe. Your current energy is Empress. Lovely. The challenge is the Ten of Cups. One of the happiest cards in the deck. That's interesting. And the advice is the Queen of Swords. And the Chariot's on the bottom. That's an excellent energy. So let's take a look. Let me get these so that perhaps you can see them a little bit. The Empress is a current energy. There's such a feeling of well-being here. When the Empress shows up, it's to say that things are okay, that there's abundance, that things are, as a present situation kind of card, that I get the feeling maybe there's some seeds that have been planted. They are being nurtured and fertilized, and there's a sense of well-being. There's a ton of hope as I sense into this card as somebody in a current situation of the Empress. Abundance, fruitfulness, patience, knowing that whatever is developing will develop in time, and a feeling of confidence about that. I feel harmony and a sense of feeling good about life and what's possible, what could grow, where things are headed. And then what's interesting is that there is the Ten of Cups as a challenge to the situation. The Ten of Cups in a challenging position could mean that you're experiencing fear about the fruition. But I don't know. I get the feeling of well-being and excitement and an investment in nurturing whatever this is going on in your life. I think this might be saying not to find yourself concerned with counting your blessings about this just yet. Don't look ahead too far in the future. I wonder, too, if the outcome is going to be better than you expect. There could be an invitation to move outside of comfort zones, be in a place of gratitude, an invitation to stop and pause and enjoy the moment. You're not nearing the completion of whatever this project is, but stay in the magic of it. So, an invitation on this card that's rarely thought about is that, the man and the woman in this picture, they have kids, they have a home, they have things, but they've stepped outside of the normal routines to take a look back at what they're creating, at what they have already created, and enjoy the blessing of it. So I also feel like keep your mind on the blessings at hand. Don't expect completion right now and total fulfillment. You're in the process of something. And Empress speaks to patience and knowing that things will grow and be cultivated in their own time and that they're going to be abundant. I mean, she is just absolutely the archetype of abundance, of nature itself. And then with your advice, so, how do you get from where you are to where you want to be? The Queen of Swords. Wow. Of course, the Queen of Swords is so no nonsense. Very astute, very unapologetic. She is going to get things done. And she is not concerned with her appearance, with the shoulds, how things should look, should go. And this is stronger than our Queen of Wands, who has the same unapologetic nature, but she has more emotions. This queen is more aloof. She's just no nonsense. She cares more about being in her truth and following her authentic self than being well liked. And she's more stern about that. She really cuts through BS. She has clarity. So however you're going to reach the fruition to whatever you're creating right now, that I feel is done, with great love and patience and, just a certainty that if I keep going, that things are going to blossom and bloom and be abundant. And the way you get there is to find yourself certainly not trapped by society's expectations or standards. holding your own, having boundaries, doing what needs to be done. And then the Chariot as your overarching energy is fantastic. I can't think of a better card for a read like this because it's certainly movement forward. Everything about this card is to be courageous, to, leave the security of the castle in the background and holding the reins of the light and the dark. So whatever the difficulties are, it's to keep your arrogance in check, but also to keep your insecurities in check. And you can manage that. And again, just by having left the security and the familiarity of the castle in the background, he is already a winner. So again, I don't assign gender to cards, such as the Queen of Swords. Male or female, there's an energy here of caring less about being liked and being far more interested in your own personal truth. So here too, this as the bottom of the deck, overarching energy here is courage, as being in the unfamiliar. And just moving forward in that, you win. There's determination here. There's such a desire to succeed. However it ends, and I assume it's going to be pretty good, because Empress also represents outcomes of fortune and balance and abundance. So on the path, there's going to be so much learning, so much growth, so much courage. So what else is important here to know? Just don't get ahead of yourself. Funny enough to have this as a challenge position. It just kind of suggests to me that you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. Don't expect this massive level of satisfaction and completion before things have grown. You don't get here without putting in the work. But she says it's going to happen kind of lovingly, gently. It's going to be done if you just, are kind of in the natural order of things, doing the next right thing. And that just by doing that, you're already a winner. I really am appreciating now too, how their colors match. Right. So keep going. Whatever you've got your heart's desire set on, whatever you have lovingly set into motion, it looks really good. And again, too, this can mean to take a step back and take a look and be grateful for what has been created so far. That'd be the final message there, I think. Amazing read. So for whatever you're working on, just stay at it. Just stay at it and do it unapologetically. Be in your truth. Just plod along. By doing that, you're already demonstrating courage and being true to yourself, I think. Incredible. All right. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. It helps me. It helps the channel. It helps Tarot stay on YouTube. And I'm glad that you were here.